How's it going, everybody? This is Puffkilla, and I'm here to bring you my PSVL Week 2. Now, I know what you're looking at. I know, it's fat stall. Don't click X yet. So I'm gonna pretty much go over my Week 2 game, and my team, and my opponent's team, which is, I'm playing qsns. Forgot what team he was on. That's kind of sad. I think it was the Fallarbor Flare Blitzers. I don't know. I forgot. Sorry, no disrespect. Okay, so my team, you might be looking at it, it's like, oh, Puff, why did you bring this disgusting fat stall? Ugh, die. But no, it's not like that. I mean, yeah, it is like that, but no. Alright, so here's my team. I'm gonna go over the team and why I brought this team. So I saw qsns bringing a lot of offense, and I was like, you know what, let me just try out something new, defensive. You never seen me play this. Well, I barely play stall, so that's pretty much what I thought. So here's my team. This Slowbro is 3 attacking Slowbro with Slack Off, Skull, Knife Beam, and Fire Blast to hit the Fairlands in case he brings it. Tyranitar is Assault Vest with max Spadaf and max HP, so in case he brings Mega Gengar, you just trap it. But if he hits 2 Focus Blasts, it's still gonna, because Assault Vest and offensive Mega Gengar is still kind of bad. I brought Mungus, which is the MVP here, because it puts everything to sleep. It can take hits and just regenerate it for with Slowbro and Mungus. It's just annoying. Greninja is an interesting set. It's the Torrent one. It's the Sub Hydro Cannon, Water Shuriken, Ice Beam. Of course, this game you won't see it do anything because, well, there's a Tox effects here. And I think I tried to bring it in one game, and I failed epically. And you'll see why. Snorlax, which is another MVP, is the Belly Drum set. Bulky Belly Drum. I wasn't expecting him to break stall, by the way. I was not expecting it. I was expecting some, like, balance, or, like, just straight up hyper offensive style, which is pretty much why I brought this really tanky Belly Drum Snorlax. And last but not least is Focus Sash Mimikyu. The Z user is Greninja, by the way. And the Mega is Slowbro. This is the team? Oh crap. No idea where the team went. Okay, that's the team. Go away. So this is my team, as you can see. I have the Clear Slug, Fire Punch, and Focus Sash. Pretty standard, that's all there is to it. So now, let's get into the game. Game 1 I think I played pretty well, but you'll see what happens, okay? Right now, looking at this matchup, Pheromosa can destroy me. Blitzcore can destroy me after it sets up the Toxic Orb and Sub. And if it's FV, it can be annoying. So that's why I thought one game should bring Greninja. Or Slowbro, because I have IV. Mainly the threats here are Porygon 2, Pheromosa, and Blitzcore. Mimikyu as well, but I can play around it. Alright, so let's start. I'm going to go really slow here. Deletes Mimikyu, at least Slowbro. This is not a good matchup, so I think I switch out to Porygon 2, right? Yeah, I mean not Porygon 2. He switches out to Porygon 2. I switch out to Mungus in case he SDs. And if he does SD and goes for the Z Shadow Claw, I'll live. The maximum roll is 87 to 89 for the Z Shadow Claw, so I live. But you'll see it's not Z Shadow Claw, it's the Let's Snuggle Forever. So my main goal here is just to put Porygon to sleep, everything to sleep, and let Belly Drum Snorlax just sweep. That's my main goal. I gotta watch out for this port. This whole entire game I was worried about the Porygon set if I had Foul Play, because if I had Foul Play, it could destroy Snorlax at +6. Because I'm not faster than that Porygon 2. Yeah, I was not faster than defensive Porygons. But you'll see how it played out. I'm gonna put it at normal speed because it's pretty slow if I put it. So here we go, we just go for slower, I just go for Spore, just spend Giga Drain, some damage. Keep going for Giga Drains to see what he goes for. I want to see his whole set. I'm guessing here he's trying to pitch for Ice Beam crits, or just in general, Freeze, which would win. Here I go for Sport, and I think I switch out here. Or I go for Giga Drain, and then I switch out. Because I want to get full HP. And as long as I have a Moongus at full HP, it's fine. I just need to get rid of the Porygon too, and I think I can win the whole game. Okay, so right here, I think I go for Spore, because I know he was going to wake up any moment and just recover. Yeah. So here's when I just go for it. I try to calculate everything, and if it's defensive, max defensive Porygon, plus 6 Belly Drum does not actually KO. You have to give it like, it has to be at 75 for it to KO. The Porygon has to be at 75% to KO. Here I go for the Belly Drum. And I was debating, do I return, or do I go for Fire Punch? Predicting something like the Metagross or Pheromosa, or who knows, Gliscor. I was like, man, I don't care. Sadly, he goes into the Mimikyu. He shows the Mimikyu. I can't stay in. I mean, I do stay in because I know he was an SD, so I just break the disguise and Fire Punch it. Here I know he was going to hit me with a Z move. It was coming. And if he went for another SD, I think he would have won the game. Honestly. Because I was a Black Sludge. But, like I said, it's Let's Not Go Forever, so it won't kill. You'll see. It barely does like half. Well, it does half. Black Sludge helps me recover. So play Rough at +2, it's not going to KO. So I'm just going to Spore it before it gets out of hand. I go back into Snorlax just to recycle my berry and deal as much damage as possible to the Porygon, that way he recovers, and then I put it back to sleep. So that turn I just wanted my Biggie Berry back. I switch into the Porygon with the Moongus. I know it was risky, but it's a Moongus, he can live forever. I could just switch in, switch out, which is what I do. I think here I go back to a Moongus because I want to get regenerated. And I go to Slowbro on the Ice Beam, but he was still asleep. He reveals Toxapex. Well, it was always revealed. I was like, you know what, I could put it to sleep, but he's gonna go to Porygon, which I don't mind. But in just in case he did stay in for no reason, I could just, you know, put it to sleep. Here I go for Spore, and try to deal as much damage as possible to this Porygon. Yeah, this is going to get pretty boring. It's Stubble versus Balance, and this kind of balance destroys Stubble. Well, my Stubble. Because, like, Greninja's useless versus his team, his Toxapex exist, and Pheromosa is also the biggest threat there is to Stubble. Like, even though what's happening, Ice Cream, Bug Buzz, U-Turn, there's so many sets of Pheromosa. So I was like deciding, what could it be? What could it be? I brought the 2 optimal regenerated cores. And here is just trying to weaken the Porygon, or try to like get rid of the Ice Beam DPs. But I don't mind if he paralyzes me or anything. What I do want, my main goal here in this game was to weaken the Porygon for Belly Drums on last 2 sweep. So that was my whole game plan. I believe here I go for another. Yeah. I don't know if I can make Biggie Bear for that. I believe so, that's why I think that's why I'm spamming. And I just wanted to get a full HP. It's Belly Drum. So here's the turn. Here's the deciding turn. It's at low HP. I think if he doesn't recover, I'm fine. I can definitely sweep. Which ends up happening. Yeah, I know, I spoiled it. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? It's Stall versus Balance. As long as he doesn't get like a 1-turn wait, I should be good. Like if he doesn't wake up here, I'm good to go. I win. I just rely on it because I was like, you know what? F it. Here I destroyed Toxapex. It doesn't live, surprisingly. Surprisingly, Porygon seems more bulkier, obviously because of the Biolite. But it's so annoying. It's so satisfying to get rid of Toxapex with 1 shot. And that's pretty much game 1. Play Rough doesn't do anything. Private Punch, KO it. Now game 2, it's so devastating for me. I think I tilted after game 2. Because I was close to winning, but I did a hard read. which ended me, which costed me the game. Spoilers. You'll see. So we started with the same mumbo jumbo, Porygon 2 versus Among Us. And I gotta say, Among Us is the MVP on stall. Like, where would I be without either Focus Sash Among Us or like Sludge? It's such a good Pokemon. But now he like realizes that his Gliscor set can destroy me because he has that move, Guillotine. If you guys don't know, in Battle Spot, Guillotine is legal. Every one hit KO move is legal. So he can like literally land that on me, and I just die. All my Pokemon just end up dying. So I bring in Mimikyu. Hopefully that kind of scares him, because I could be Z. He doesn't know that. But I could be like Z, Let's Snuggle Forever. So I wanted to scare him with his Sword Stance. My back was Snorlax. My other Pokemon was Among Us, and I had Mimikyu. He shows the set Rock Tomb, Earthquake, Guillotine, and something else, which is Roost. If I'm not mistaken. Here I just go for the Shadow Claw to see how much damage. I'm like, decent damage, but I need to get more damage. And if I get a crit, that's even better. I don't know, I capped the Shadow Claw damage here, and it doesn't KO. It will live up 1 HP. So I'm going to have to SD again, and just hope for a critical hit Shadow Claw. Because if it's a critical hit Shadow Claw, it'll be over here. And then I would have Sword Stance and do the same Mumbo Jumbo. Here, I don't know why I Spore, not that he has a Gliscor. I mean, oh no, I did Spark again, but still. I don't know why, I could just double back into Mimikyu. Yeah, I just play her off. I just let Mimikyu die, honestly. I just want to get, as long as I get, Porygon 2, like the same game plan as before. But except this time is different. It's worse on me. I gotta dodge Guillotines and weaken the Porygon 2. Toxapex is no worries for Toxapex. I can just Spore it, and then Snorlax just cleans up the game. Because Return, as you can see from last game, it KOs in one shot. But Porygon 2 doesn't get KO'd in one shot. It takes 2 shots to KO him. So like I said, I don't mind Mimikyu dying. I just want to crit. So we just fast forward this. It just recovers. Giga Drains. This was the turn. This was the deciding turn, right? I think I go for Belly Drum because I wanted to get rid of that Gliscor. It was so annoying because if Gliscor kept spamming Guillotine and everything, he wins. If he lands the Guillotine, he wins because I don't know if he was sub back then, and he could still go for Guillotine on Among Us, and Among Us would have to Giga Drain everything and foul play everything. So that's annoying. Good thing for me, he misses 2 of them, and I managed to destroy this Gliscor. However, here comes the Porygon 2. Now, if the Porygon 2 stayed asleep for like 3 turns, I probably would have won the game. Like, if he stayed asleep right there, I would have won the game. But unfortunately, he doesn't fall asleep. I would have won the game right there, honestly. And that was a roll. Foul Play actually does have a chance to kill Snorlax. It was like a 90-something... Wait, what was the roll? I'll pause. The roll was 89 to 91. Well, when I checked the calculator, the damage calculator, it was like 90-something to 103, I think. It was like some weird calc. So I see his set. It's just toxic. Here's the double. This was where I needed to Spore. Why I didn't Spore? You ask me. See, I thought he was gonna predict me. I thought he was gonna predict the Spore. So he'll go into Porygon, switching into my Among Us. And that's when I can go into my Snorlax, which is faster than Toxapex, and I would recycle a berry. So I would be at 50 something, and then recycle again, and then continue the process, weakening the Porygon until I sweep. However, he catches me and just finishes me off with Scald. I was like, oh, I lost. Couldn't do anything. I just had to spam. I have to spam Spore when Giga Drain. coronavirus coming in. Sorry about that. Sorry about the coffee. So that's pretty much it. I lost this ground. I got frozen too. So it's like the game was like, you know what? You lost already, Puff. Just get frozen and die. So that's pretty much what happened. So that was a good game. Game 3. I think I got super tilted. I brought the same Pokemon. I think I brought Slowpoke, or I did bring I keep calling it Slowbro, Snorlax, and I'm gonna guess. In hindsight, I think I could have brought Greninja. Maybe I brought Greninja, because he was faster than Glyceor and faster than Porygon too, and I could have just done like the sub thing, but I'm guessing qsns brought Glyceor, Porygon 2, and Toxapex for Greninja. So either way, I have to rely on crits. It's going normal. This game is pretty much my defeat. Yeah, spoilers, I lost. There was like nothing I could do to like, this matchup was completely terrible. Like, I lost, no matter what. I think I could have spammed the support here, but I just wanted my moves just to get regenerating. See? He brings in the Glyceor, that way he gets the poison activated, which is a smart play. And here, here's Scout's Skull, speed, which I do show at high speed. So I go back into Rugas. I think I switch back into Slowbro, so I can get Regenerator. Doesn't do anything. I get Frozen, which sucks because I need Slowbro. And if I burn this thing, if I accidentally burn Porygon 2, it's game over. I really do not need to burn. This is the one time where Skull definitely needs to miss, or I had to spam my feet. I did Scald him, which is a bad play in hindsight, but the game was over the moment he brought Guillotine. The moment the Glyceor with Guillotine, it's pretty much over. Like, this dies, this dies, this dies. Everything that isn't faster than Glyceor dies. Like, look at this. I just belly drum, I think here. I don't know why I belly drum here. Alright, right here, he got the Guillotine on my Slowbro, and I died. So I thought, I was like, let's go back into Snorlax. Belly drum. Maybe he might sacrifice the Glyceor, you know? So I belly drum here, thinking his Porygon 2 was asleep. But it wasn't. See? It was at 100. I was like, oh, why did I do this play? I could just stayed in and just return, but I was like, nah. I have to keep playing it. Here I should have doubled into Snorlax, but it was over anyways. He's just gonna spam Guillotine and land. So it doesn't matter in hindsight. Could I have done anything different? Possibly, but I guess no matter what Snorlax set I brought, Curslax, or Belly Drum, max speed, max anything, it wouldn't have helped. This matchup was just too bad. Glyceor would have destroyed me and punished me severely. There's also Toxapex, Baramosa, which can high jump kick Snorlax and just send it to the next world. Now he just spams Guillotine into the lens. So this is kind of annoying. But it happens. I'm not gonna complain. It's the game. It's the game, and that is a win condition. It's pretty good. And I have props to him. I give him props. Because he adapted in game 1, saw my sets. He's like, you know what? Game 2 and game 3, I'm gonna destroy Puff. And he did that. He 3-0'd me in game 3, which was pretty good. And here I had nothing. I had to hope for a credit. He reveals Roost, which doesn't really matter. Honestly, I could have L-drummed and just KO'd this, but that was whatever. That was lost anyways. So that's pretty much it. Stall is, I guess, never to bring to SPL, because everybody's gonna want to fly for Guillotine. And this week, I'm recording this on a Wednesday or on a Tuesday, and I think it's gonna be uploaded on a Thursday or Wednesday, I'm not sure, because I just uploaded the Zeta vs. Grail live. So this might be uploaded Wednesday morning, or in the afternoonish, or Thursday morning, afternoonish. Next week I have to play Chemical, possibly, so that's going to be a tough. We never played ever, so stay tuned into that. It's going to be a good game. Hopefully no stuff for both of our sides. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, that's it. I lost pretty badly here. I honestly thought he was not going to bring stall or balance for Gliscor. If Gliscor was like Landers, I had a chance to win. Unless it was like some Z fly substitute Landers, and that would have been bad. But still, I had Slowbro, like a Slowbro, so I could probably handle that Landers if it was Landers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. No need to ramble on. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm out. Puff is out.